Good answer. Come on in, my friend. We are live. We are live, ladies and gentlemen. You already know that this is Erik Shoji. Erik, congratulations. That was awesome.
Yeah, that's one way to describe it.
Tell us
how you're feeling
right now.
I feel a little bit relieved. I'm not gonna lie. After being up 2-0, not playing that great. Personally, not just feeling amazing out there, but come back in the 5th set and get the win. I'm a little bit speechless here, but
so are we.
We're happy to win our pool, have a day off tomorrow. I think a lot of us in the back of our minds are like, we don't want to play tomorrow.
Yeah.
Play in the quarterfinal, it would mean 6 straight days, semifinal against Canada, potentially. So we're happy we came back in that 5th set because it wasn't looking great.
That it is significant. We were talking about it on the broadcast. TJ claimed that he wasn't totally aware. I know for a fact that you, Erik, were aware of that.
Yeah.
Didn't want to play tomorrow. Now you have the tournament all in front of you. Do you get tomorrow off? You get the winner, I think, of Dominican Republic and Puerto Rico.
I think so too.
On Saturday. That was as good of a serve and pass back and forth match as I've seen in a long time. The level of serving and the level of reception for both teams was sky high. What was it like for you trying to fight off some of those balls?
Yeah, I think in the beginning it was a little bit rocky. We weren't sure what they were going to come out with. Obviously, they have 3 or 4 deadly servers over there that we know what they can do. We played against them in VNL, but first time, it felt like a first match for a lot of us, actually.
It was tonight, or like last night.
Yeah, tonight, last night. But they're a good team. You could see their outsides were just ripping balls, and they're high-level professional players that win a lot of matches in a lot of different leagues out there. So I don't know if we took them lightly, but
Tom Jeschke just tried to throw something at you. It wasn't a very good throw, whatever it was.
Well, I won't call him a name on podcast here.
In the 5th set, you passed a ball from Lopez. He was a big serve from him. It was just as you guys were getting the flow of things, and you guys immediately sided out, and you reacted like it was a dig, like you were jumping and stomping.
I mean, it basically is at that point.
Is that? Do you think there's those like gut check times in the set, and especially in the 5th set, where it's like having the ace on the mound and a big slugger at the plate, where if you can pass that ball well, you're going to convert it.
Yeah, I mean, Lopez, we saw how how well he was serving in that match. And
crazy.
I'm not sure what the score was, 12-all, something like that. And it is kind of like defense out there, and we kind of had to change up the rotation a little bit, just fight it off and get the side out. So it was a big point. Obviously, you kind of like want to be in those situations with a tough server on the line and want to battle it off. But yeah, we did a great job there, and I lost a little bit of my edge and celebrations in the start, so I wanted to bring that back for the 5th set. Kind of find my rhythm and my energy out there.
We love your energy.
Do you find you're playing the best when you're celebrating like that and you're like in tune at that level?
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely a dialed-in focus that I like to have, but something that I like to do is just bring the energy, and I think you guys have seen that from me, and something that I expect out of myself. And I don't think I had it tonight, and it's a learning process, a match that I want to learn from, go back and watch, and be a little bit better come Saturday.
Make sure you mute the commentators when you do that.
Okay.
One question I have is
about me or
about
everyone?
Just in general. You don't need to. You listen to the two of us enough already.
I do.
We talked to your coach John Sproul last night, and one of the things we asked him about was the 2 libero thing.
Yeah.
It's something that I have really never seen the United States do as long as you've been the libero and before. What is it like for you to have Timmy McIntosh, who is awesome, come in and play defense for 4 out of the, I guess it's 12 rotations? Does it break up your rhythm? Does it, how do you feel about it as the reception libero who's now in only 6 rotations?
Yeah, it can be a little bit hard to find the rhythm for sure, but it's something that we've talked about heading into this tournament specifically that maybe we wanted to do and make a little bit of a change. Sproul said he might throw Tim in there. For me, I personally felt like that was a well-deserved entrance for Tim. I wasn't digging any balls, and we needed a little bit of a switch up. I think I needed a little bit of a mental break there, but I wanted to be in that 5th set to just bring some energy, maybe set a couple high balls, which I think I did, and pass the ball.
Point.
So I kind of dialed it in the 5th set because they said you're going to be in, you're playing. I just wanted to get maybe 1 ball up. I don't think anything really came in my direction, but
no, it didn't.
Set a couple high balls. passed a couple balls and had great energy. So that's what I wanted to bring.
Check.
What was the focus like at down 8-4 at the side switch? Is that, what's the discussions there? Because it's kind of like a midi timeout. You get to regroup. You get to set back up. But after that side switch, you guys were a different team.
Yeah, it was all about side out. Even on some of, quote, their easier servers, we weren't handling well in first ball. So we wanted to side out on a couple of those servers. And then our serving was a little bit inconsistent. I don't know how many errors we had tonight. But
let's check.
It's not the level that we wanted. I don't think we had
24 total with 6 aces. So 1 to 4 is not bad. It was the timeliness of some of them that probably will stick out on film. I'm curious to see when you guys go back and watch it.
Yeah, I think that we did a much better job throughout VNL of having a little bit more consistency. I know you guys have touched on that, but we had 20 the other night, 24 tonight. I know that we're gonna probably get talked to about that a little bit tonight.
You guys have served the ball great this summer.
Yeah. But I thought Cuba actually passed really well tonight.
They did. I thought Cuba's passing game was really, really strong.
Yeah, I mean, they're not necessarily known for their passing, but if they can just get that ball up consistently, you can see their pin hitters and their middles went off. So I think they did a great job. We kind of felt like we had to press a little bit, and that resulted in a couple of errors. But come back in the 5th, we win, we have the day off.
That's huge.
We're good.
Is there, I've always been curious about this, is there just like an unspoken respect from libero to other libero? Because I thought that Yonder Garcia tonight was awesome.
Yeah, he passed a lot of balls, dug a lot of tough balls from the quick and down the line from Matt. But I think so. I think we have a little libero group going on out there. I know I'm friends with a bunch out there. We play with and against each other a lot. So I think we're a little bit of a, I'm not
like
going to say a cult,
fraternity of
but maybe
sorts?
a fraternity is a better word.
Let's go with that. One step below a cult, you know?
We all know what we go through, the kind of stuff that we have to deal with from our teammates and on and off the court. So
I mean, I don't think many other liberos in the world have a teammate who's consistently making videos on TikTok about how much better middles are than liberos. We're looking at
Taylor.
Yeah, if people see it, I mean, the views aren't that high.
Ooh. We did have a comment just before from our buddy that runs the Spicy Veebs Instagram account. He said, "Oh, who knew famous YouTuber Erik Shoji was such a good volleyball player?"
Oh, well, I try not to talk about myself that much on my YouTube, but thank you very much. I try.
A great comment. That, in summary, that might have been the best NORCECA match we've ever seen. And what is your thought, Erik, this week on maybe just trying to elevate the significance of this tournament? Because like we've this week been watching Eurovolley, which is a massive deal. Yeah. We saw Argentina beat Brazil in the South American Championship, big deal. NORCECA Women's was a big deal. I think we're trying our best, and you guys just delivered a show just now that is helping to elevate men's NORCECA as well. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I think it's a great event if we can get all the teams here. In the past we've had some different teams, bringing some different guys. I know Mexico's missing a couple guys. So the rosters for these tournaments, I don't think they're necessarily the top for some of these teams. I think for USA, Cuba, Canada, this is a big tournament for the three of us, and we're trying to win gold there. So yeah, you guys are doing a great job. We're trying to promote it as much as possible.
We appreciate that very much.
We would love some people to come out here on Saturday and Sunday. I think we're going to get a little bit of a better crowd, but actually the crowd brought some energy tonight, which was really cool.
Definitely.
Just about 40,000 people tuned into that match.
Awesome. Yeah,
so
that's
pretty
a great number. So you guys are getting some hits, hopefully, and that's great for you guys. But yeah, great volleyball tonight. I think the semis should be pretty good as well. Canada, Cuba is going to be exciting. We're going to maybe I should say that.
I mean,
we're gonna
we'll go ahead and be the media people and say that it's going to be Canada,
and then
Cuba.
We're gonna hopefully take care of business in our semi.
Yeah,
great match, Erik. Thank you for joining us. Enjoy the
battle,
well-deserved day off
Always
tomorrow.
a pleasure.
I'm going to be watching you guys and seeing what you say.
We're on notice. And anyone to thank back home, by the way? You're still alive if you want to be.
I'm gonna thank maybe my family. I don't know if they're watching, but love you all. Bye.
Thanks,
awesome.
buddy.
All right.
Thanks, Shoji.
See you Saturday.
Yeah.
All right.